Going down the shoulders, so they try to drop to someone.
Yeah, that's a great moving that way. Okay, ready?
Award for Volunteer of the Year. Okay, so Community Club Award 2025, Italian Community Development Foundation Volunteer of the Year. And this person knows nothing about it, but let's have a look at this video clip. Now, to start off the evening, can we welcome Billy Dillon up to the stage? Now, Billy, you're a very, very polite man, but you nearly swore then when you read your hands. You didn't know anything about this, but it was lovely words from Brad.
Yeah, I'm just a little bit shocked really because, you know, I was asked to get involved with the foundation in 2018, and when I come on board working with the clubs, all we tried to do is keep the glue together between the clubs and the foundation and since. Part of the job of doing this, so to get an award for it, it's got something a bit.
Now, you speak to any of the community clubs, and when they want to speak to St Helens as a club, they always say, I've just spoke to Billy, I've just spoke to Billy. So you are that link and that glue between the club and the community clubs. But, guys, he does some fantastic work around the town, doesn't he?
I mean, Billy's been doing unbelievable stuff for as long as I've been involved in with Billy. I've been involved in with Billy since I was 7, 8 years old. My brothers and Billy was around then. So Billy's been here longer than, I don't know what to say, centuries.
I'm not going to say nice words there, Billy, from Gaz, but listen, I know you accepted this award, and there's lots of people who do doing fabulous stuff, but the award tonight about the community clubs and about some special individuals, and I said at the start of the evening that the individuals sat here tonight make life-changing experiences for our young people, don't they?
Any shadow of a doubt, all these people that are in this room tonight, and many that are not in, absolutely go out the way. I mean, when I was down at Pilton, 7 days a week, you know, we've got training on those animals to work, and then somebody's cleaning the chair, somebody's putting the chalk on the grass for their hands. There's so much work that these people do, and I'm told them some more than they do. They just turn up and play, and they think, you know, what's that here? It's already been done. So the people in this room, absolutely, these particularly all the winners, but even the non-winners, you know, they deserve a big round of applause for the time and effort that they put into the sport.
Well, Billy, so you are one of those who particularly well. Thank you for all the applause. Thanks for Billy. Thanks for the later on as well, so thank you for giving that first of all. Thank you. Match Official of the Year. And the nominees are Liam Jones, Tom Prescott and Innes Arnold. And this award is in recognition of our match officials who do not only officiate in matches but are also involved in ensuring there's a connection between the community clubs and the player. They attend clubs at the start of the season, they explain any new rules, which sometimes does take some explaining, that may be issued at the start of each year, and they generally have a feel for the community game and its workings. Without these referees, there is no community game. So well done to all our nominees. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, your match official of the year is Innes Arnold. Unfortunately, Innes can't be here tonight, but we have got a video with Innes accepting the award.
Well, I'm sorry I can't be with you, but thank you very much for this award. Those of you that don't know me, I'm a member of St Helens Rugby League Referee Society, and those of you that do know me will know that I'm not even the best referee in our family. But I'm honoured to receive this. Thank you very much.
So, ladies and gentlemen, your high school team of the year is Rainford High. check, I'm not sure anybody is there from the Year 7 team in Rainford High at the moment. I was going to say, has anybody got to Rainford in the last 30 years? They can take a nice piece of glassware home. But the panel thought that the Year 7 team had progressed with their development and the way they approached the game. But as well as that, they were very, very successful in the season. And you've probably seen it was in the papers. And we got a couple of boys up at one of the first team games. They went to Wembley. So as you know, the tradition for Rugby League is the Year 7 schools, when they get to the national final, they get to play a curtain raiser before the Challenge Cup final. So all those boys got to live a dream of probably all of ours who were sat here. So a big round of applause to Rainford High. Right, to help me with presenting the next few awards, we've got two special guests, and it's two of the St Helens first team players, and they are going to come up and help me present the awards. So please can we welcome to the stage Alfie Tate and Jake Winfield. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, your club volunteer of the year is Chris Swift. Chris, some nice words there by your Ants club. Don't want to say any more about them, no. They said some lovely things about you. There's all the mundane tasks. Listen, why do you love it so much coming down to Brook and doing all those things? What's the enjoyment you get from it?
I think we all enjoy, obviously, getting involved in rugby league. It gets us out of the house.
So, in summary, he's really pleased about the award. The reason he does it, the reason he cops all the kit, it just gets him out of the house. That's what he does. Listen, thank you for all you do around the club, for all you do. It hasn't gone unnoticed. Our volunteer of the year is Chris. For the Community Club Coach of the Year. So the Coach of the Year is an award it goes out to all the community clubs, and it's been a tough category this year for the panel to come to a decision. All the coaches and the volunteers, but the coaches do a sterling job in preparing the players, getting them ready, dealing with all the emotions that come from young people, and making sure they play with a lovely brand of rugby and done in the right way. So all the nominated coaches have many attributes in order to claim this award. Your winner of the Community Club Coach of the Year is Chris White. Chris, a lovely honour to accept.
Yeah, absolutely delighted.
The girls' sport is absolutely booming with rugby league, and particularly with your club at ADOC, you've got a couple of strong teams with the girls, haven't you?
Yeah, girls' section's absolutely thriving at ADOC. Both teams have just entered competitive rugby for the first time. Our 15s won their league, our 14s came very close second. Lots of good stuff going on at the club, all supported by fantastic coaches and supported people around the place.
And what would have you got any? Are there any girls' team here? Are there any girls here tonight?
No, we were forewarned. So they'll have to find out if we were a lot of.
They certainly will find out too. What would the girls say about? What's your philosophy of coaching? What's the real thing you really home on?
To be honest, the girls probably won't be bothered. It's a real sort of, great in-depth philosophy to it. It's just sort of make sure every girl gets an opportunity, make sure they're enjoying themselves first and foremost, and then if you're lucky enough to have a successful team and talented players, that's bonus.
I've been fortunate enough to be around and do some of the awards for the Saints ladies team, and what I noticed about the ladies team is the buzz that they bring in, the energy and the enthusiasm, and that must be the same for your girls, and it must just give you a real buzz as well.
Oh yeah, the bouncing off the walls, every training session, every game, you've got to try and match that energy at times, but myself and Baz and Andy, who we well pals, will get a bit too old to keep up with them. But yeah, it's just trying to keep them entertained, keep them engaged in it, and we seem to be doing very well at that.
Congratulations to all the teams, but the winner for 2025 is the Thatouith Under 12 boys. I'll come to the coaches first. What a fabulous you stood next to me. what a fabulous season. You must be really, really proud of the lads.
Yeah, I mean, these lads make my
finding Troy's job easy. I mean, speak for yourselves, the 48 points in the full seasons. I think it was the first 11 or 12 game where we went without leaving the team was right. And it's just a testament to these boys. I mean, they won Lancashire Cup. I just, well, I never really want to win a lot more. They're unbelievable, every single one of them. As coaches, parents, everything, we're so proud.
And lads, if we're coming, obviously we heard all the games that you've won, and I think Dave just said then they won our fans like 4-0. You don't often get that in a youngsters game because it's usually score a try, they score a try, so your defence must be absolutely awesome.
Yeah, I'm proud of lads, like the effort, the points, the training, the spares in the matches, how hard they work. Like yourself said, points across the matches is just unbelievable. That's the word. It's how much to put in, it's just, it reflects in the games and just look at each other. Also the bond developed in training shows how much we work for each other in games.
Alfie, that's how you answer a question. That was brilliant, wasn't it? And listen, in every team you have a nutter or a crap or someone who's just crazy. Who's the crazy one in your team? Is it you?
Yeah, quite a lot.
It took so long because you can tell it's a successful team because they're all crackpots. Listen, thank you and well done for the season. Good luck for the start of this season. You're not too far away. The competitive games are just around the corner, so we wish you well and well done to all the nominations.
So this is an award to recognise the volunteers who manage, fundraise, organise all our amateur community clubs who have also put long service in with that club over many years as club officials, attending league meetings, organising events and ensuring really their clubs run effectively and smoothly. Okay, our first winner for outstanding service to Community Rugby League is John Rees. Now unfortunately John can't be here tonight, so to accept the award on his honour, can I please welcome to the stage Andy Kilmurray. Andy, thank you for accepting this award. Just a few more words about John and the sterling work you've done at Pilts.
Yeah, thanks mate. Yeah, John is, the people in the room who know we appreciate this, is an incredible person. And there's quite a few things that stand out. First and foremost, me, just that he's absolutely relentless. I don't know where he gets his energy from. You know, sometimes, you know, I'm a close mate to this man for about 30 odd years. But Jordan, he's cloned himself because he's literally doing that much stuff in the community and across the fields. I know he does it because he believes in the good that sports and rugby league can give to people in the communities, not just on the pitch, but values to take away from it for their lives in terms of the friendships, teamwork, the resilience. Yeah, and you know, those bonds will stay with people, you know, many years after the players. So, yeah. I wish we did tonight, but it doesn't make a comparison with it. I say how fantastic he is. There's a lot of the players over there, with the coaches, and I'll tell them that they are playing, one of the main reasons they are playing for Pilts and Reds is because of the work John Rees does, and never forget where he contributes you know, to that club.
Andy, great words and a big round of applause. John Rees, our first winner. Our next winner, please go welcome to the stage, Lindsay Howard. Listen, I'm not going to let you go straight away first. Listen, it's a lovely one. I know it's a little bit embarrassing to come up and speak, but you must be very proud that your club and the people around the club have recognised your efforts, and there's some lovely words there to say whatever they need, you're the person to go to.
Oh yeah, we're all proud of BrewDog Warriors. Built it from scratch. We've got 2 amazing girls teams, under 14s, under 15s girls, and we're going to be proud guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, your second winner for outstanding service to Rugby League, Lindsay Howard. Your next winner is Sophie Rowe. Sophie, congratulations. It was mentioned all the jobs you're doing, and that can't be underestimated. I am involved in Newtonstone, and I have never been at that club and you not be there. So you're involved with everything. It's a real family affair, isn't it? With the three lads and Andy, your husband, also on the coach.
Yes, Mike is one of my coaches. He's usually the last one to tip up, so he does get a lot of grief off me, but I couldn't do what I do without obviously Mike, Lee, the rest of the committee, the rest of the club. I'd like to thank my husband as well, because obviously I'm quite a stress head. I'm so sure some of you have seen me at North West Counties as well. I've got a mouth on me when I want to, but my husband sees behind the scenes, so I'd like to thank him as well.
That's the nicest you've ever been to, Andy. That's lovely, that's lovely. And listen, Ben said that you really make your life easier. I'm slightly scared of you with but you just want the best for the club and the best for the young people, and your work really provides, I won't underestimate it, really provides really valuable experiences for the kids, doesn't it?
Yeah, at the end of the day, I think I live by the rules. I think every kid deserves equal play time, every kid deserves time to shine. Just because they're not shining at under 7s doesn't mean they're not going to shine at under 16, so I think I'm all for fair play with all the kids and the teams, and I just want the best, whether it's my team or the opposition's team. I think every kid deserves to play.
So if you had off from first hand, this is really deserving. Congratulations, our next winner. Your next winner, Gary Swift. Gary, you're a very proud member of Blackbrook, and again, the experiences that all the young people and the adults are at Blackbrook. It's a special club, and some nice words said about yourself.
Yeah, a bit embarrassed. It's the club we thought, the club we grew up with. And it's all assessment to the guys that's here. It's not about one person in any club. You all know that. It's the people behind you, the people that give you a lift on them days. I remember the figurehead at times, but on the back of that, it's all these guys and all the lads that's coming to it.
Now, Gary, you said figurehead, he said magic fairy, which one are you? But it's all the stuff that's happening behind the scenes. You take very much pride in it, but it has to be right for the young people to get the best experience.
Yeah, somebody's got to do it. It's always done from when I played. There's always somebody there. Very proud of the place. We're all proud of our own clubs. Super proud of my club. Super proud of all the guys that's involved, ladies, etc. And without them, club can't exist.
Gary, thanks for your sterling work, and congratulations on your award tonight. Our next winner is Arnold. Obviously, he can't be here tonight, but it's only his second award.
I'm really honoured to receive this, particularly from, as I'm receiving it now on Monday, from Billy Dillon and from Phil Smith, who genuinely deserve this more than I do. But I'm pleased for what the foundation does. Rugby League is culture and it's talents, and what the foundation does touches a lot of people. This especially support the Rugby League Referee Society. They include us as one of the community clubs, and that can only be good for the game. We serve the game, and I'm glad to serve. Thank you.
Okay, our last winner and another member of the Referee Society. Can we give a big round of applause to Phil Smith? Okay, I think Phil's out on the mender with Innis, so he can't be here tonight, but he has said accepted video.
Yeah, sorry I can't be with you tonight, but I'm really pleased to receive this award. I did receive one very similar off the Society last year, which I think is a way of people telling me something, but I'll leave that for now. Thanks very much to the foundation, and thanks for this award. Have a great night.
Next award is the Women's and Girls or Girls Team of the Year for 2025. So the foundation added this as a new category for this year. They said they were going to do it last year because of how many girls teams are sprouting up along all your community clubs. And this time around they have 5 clubs nominate their teams. So let's have a look at the nominations. Okay, our Girls Team of the Year for 2025 from last year, the Haydock Warriors Under 14s Girls Team. Here we go.
Okay, well done to the team. Listen, a quick word. We've been speaking just in the interval there, and the team that's formed over the last couple of years have gone from strength to strength. So you were saying that they were the younger age when they first formed it, and it took a few losses, but they stuck together, and that teamwork has really meant that they've come out on top of a really fabulous season last year.
Yeah, it was tough couple of years to be honest with you, especially the season before last. Got to a point where after one particularly bad morning, we had a conversation with the girls and what we want to do. Some wanted to leave, some wanted to stay, so we concentrated on the ones that stayed. This season, we turned up, we sealed a lot more dialed in than we were used to, and they've been willing to listen and learn, put the effort in, and we've just gone from strength to strength. So we've won this season, so we've won this season, losing just one game with points difference of 150 plus, and some really good stuff on the way.
And you mentioned the resilience that they showed in that first season, brought them together as a group, and it's the teamwork last year that got some wins.
Yeah, definitely. So the year before, obviously, it was like 8 on hill. So we trained last week for 54 games, 34 games. We didn't get through a couple of times as well. So when we played the old names last week, which was 2
And as coaches in the middle of the week when it's dark nights and whether it's a girls team or a boys team, that first 10 minutes like herding wasps, isn't it? You've got to get them controlled and get them under it. But then some of the skills that they learn in the team environment, so that they mentioned the teamwork and the resilience, whether they go on and have fabulous rugby league careers, the skills that they've learned at your club, they're important to skills and skills you need for life, aren't they?
Yeah, 100%. Skills to watching that. Nice to see girls and do activities together. We see that.
You're dead right, and whether it's at Haydock or all the other clubs, the girls' sport is absolutely thriving, and it's fabulous to see. So well done, lads. Give the congratulations to the girls, the team of the year, the under-14s. Tom Blackthorne. Tom passed away 2 years ago and was so passionate and enthusiastic about his inclusion in the LDRL Saints team and his teammates. When Tom put on his Saints matchday playing shirt, you could see the pride in his eyes, being able to play his beloved game in his hometown club straight with that pride and gusto. So it was felt necessary to recognise the pleasure that Tom gained from his involvement, and the Tom Blackthorne Award was born of that. The award is awarded to the most improved, enthusiastic player that just enjoys playing the game with his teammates. So can we just welcome Gaz up to the stage, please? Help me present this award. Our winner of the Disability Rugby League Tom Blackthorne Award is Luke Evans. Big round of applause. Now to accept this award on Luke's behalf, we've got Gaz Foster. Gaz, tell us a little bit about Luke and why he's won this award.
Well, you look at all the teams across the board, they all give 110%, but his effort and his commitment to being willing to learn more than anything is second to none. And apart from him being one of Tom's best mates, he's just a real grafter and somebody that deserves to win. Deserves to win the award, and he enjoys playing the game and wears the red V with pride, so that's what you want in a Saints player.
And Gaz, you must be very proud to coach the team. Coach Gaz, I've known Coach Gaz since you've been looking after my little ones downstairs when they were doing rugby tots, but to coach the game, you must be very proud as well.
Oh, it's the best thing in the world. I mean, you put smiles on people's faces for a living. So why would you want to do anything else?
And we've got Tom's mum here. First of all, Mum, to have an award named after Tom. Again, I keep saying this word, but you must be very proud.
It's good to keep his name alive. You know, we think of him every day, but to have his name said, it means the world.
And you mentioned Luke being one of Tom's mates. You were nodding away again, a deserved winner of this award.
Yeah, Luke's always been a real good teammate. He's kind and caring and understands what Saints means to everybody.
Thank you very much. Very kind words from Tom's mum. Give Luke our congratulations. Our Tom Glanthorne Award for this year goes to Luke Evans. The Community Social Impact Award for 2025, the winner is Phil Glover. Okay, congratulations to Phil Glover, congratulations. Would you like to say a few words about Phil? Because I know, you looked at me as if to say I don't really, but everybody else has. But listen, I know Phil a little bit because being in a school, I work at Cowley, Phil has come in and run some programmes with the young people about mental health and resilience, and as he said, it's not always about rugby and coaching skills. Some of our young people and adults need the club and part of that community to help them and what they're going through, and Phil does a lot of that work, doesn't he?
If anybody knows Phil, he's a Wilton, and the reason he can't be here tonight, he's in Las Vegas, not to watch Leeds or that, but his daughter's playing for Scotland over there. Rugby league is Phil's world. Thatcher's Club wouldn't be Thatcher's Club without Phil. There's plenty of people around this table who make Thatcher's Club what it is. Yeah. Phil is part of that. I first got to know Phil 20 years ago when he coached my son under sevens. And it was mentioned he's coach of 2 teams now. That's not many for Phil. I've been doing, he's coached 5 teams. He's a whirlwind. If you've been coached by Phil, it stays with you for life. The things he puts in you. He does the things in the club to players. He instills his values in people. And he's a fantastic person who does that. And he does that in the community well. I'm very fortunate to be the ward councillor of that week, and I see personally, I think he does what people will never see. He's an inspiration to everybody he meets. He's an fantastic guy, he's in school 7 days a week, isn't he? He's just a great guy, really. He'll be as embarrassed as he's pleased with this as well, because you can see accolades. He just, well, then just gets on with it, does it, so he'll be proud as come, so thanks a lot, thanks everybody for the
Great words, and I will give you a social impact award. Yeah, last award winner of the evening, Kevin Thompson, Ernest Award, goes to Mike Penny. Mike, congratulations. Now, I know you, so you've got to deflect on the 150 volunteers here at Thatcher's Club and the fabulous club it is, but do you look back, do you take a moment and look at the impact you've had? You're allowed to talk about yourself for the moment, because you have the club and the facilities that they've got, the fabulous afternoons in the Challenge Cup with the first team, and then all the youngsters that play at Thatcher's.
Yeah, thanks Mike. First of all, for those who know me, this is not my comfort zone. I can talk for England and for Ireland, but these are not the kind of things that I like to do. I've done what I've done over that time because I love the game of rugby league. All the volunteers who were in the audience tonight know that it comes at some personal cost, but you do it for the right reasons. You do it because you believe in the sport, you believe in the people that are around you and all the hours that they give, and then all you can do is try and give the knowledge that you have and the direction to make sure the club is going in the right way. And I'm so proud of everybody at Thatcher's, not just now but over the years. I say it's 30 years. When you said that before, your life flashes before you, doesn't it? But I've seen some great times, I've seen some low times. I've lost really good friends in rugby league, and I never forget those people who have lost. And rugby isn't just about the game and the sport, and we all love it, we love the big games, and we mourn the losses, but it's about the community, it's about the people that you see, help, you nurture with, and the fact that they give you so much and so much back. And I was just looking at the Haydock girls, and this is the Kev Thompson Legacy Award, and Kevin was a really close friend of mine, and Audrey and Mike are here with me tonight, and I was so proud that Kevin was a friend. But he would see the Haydock girls there and being so successful, and he was a big Haydock guy. I know he was at Thatcher's for a long time, but he loved Haydock Club, and Audrey and Mike will tell you the same thing, and he'd be so proud of that. And I'm proud of our guys tonight who won awards, and hopefully they'll go and do great things. But rugby is a great sport. It's great for everybody because everybody can get involved. And I just want to say tonight, and I know there's been a lot in the press and the professional game, and I know this might come a bit controversial, but I just want to say thanks to Rushy. And I know me and Mike have fought. I know he's been here for 27 years, or he was here for 27 years. We fought every one of those years that he was here. But people need to remember that he was a big part of all the success that was here at St Helens. And as I say, I'll say it again, we had a lot of disagreements, especially on youth and junior rugby, and we still disagree to this day. But that doesn't take away from the fact that he gave a lot of his life. I know he's getting paid for it, and people say, well, he got paid to do the job. But he did a great job, and he oversaw some great success here at the club. So I just want to put it on record that from on behalf of all community rugby in St Helens, to thank him for what he'd done and wish him well whatever he does in the future. But this is to Tomo. Miss him every single day. A great supporter of rugby league in St Helens and at Datterweath, and thank you very much for this recognition.
Just a final word, it's quite certainly, we touched on it a little bit about the people and the volunteers at all the clubs, probably at the detriment to their families at time, giving up all this time. It really cannot be underestimated. The people sat in front of us and the people who are not here tonight, the work that they do, it just does have an impact on the individuals and teams, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think when it came home was when you go through the process, and I know Portugal have done it, when you go through the process of being evaluated for the awards, the King's Award or the Queen's Award, and you sit down and they have to interview different parts of the club, and you have to evaluate the number of hours that nobody actually stops. And when you do, and you stop down and you go, right, how many hours do you do, how many hours do they do, how many does she do? And we did it at the club, and it was absolutely unbelievable. If you put a cost of that, even being minimum wage against it, it was in the millions, absolutely. And again, two good guys who were lost, and I'll tell a little story that when we had our evaluation done by, it was David Steer, QC as he was at the time, and Tommy Vose and Frank Stanley, both who were long-standing volunteers at the club, looked after our changing rooms. And David Steer, those who don't know David, he was a barrister for a long time. I met him years ago in Liverpool Crown Court. I wasn't in the dock, by the way, I was actually working at the time. And he went round and he asked questions of everybody, and he looked at Tommy Vose, and Tommy, those who know him, Tommy played a little bit for Wigan Rugby League, and he played at West Park Rugby Union. And he's a Thatcherweed lad through and through from Elephant Lane. And David Steer said to him, anybody got any other questions? And anyone knows David, he talks very far backwards. Anyone got any other questions? And Tommy said to him, can I just ask one question, Mr. Steer? He said, yeah, he said, are you really from St Helens? Because nobody in St Helens talks like that. But listen, that goes from the top to the bottom, that we've got everybody involved in this great game of ours in Rugby League in St Helens. And, you know, we are the grassroots. Roots, it's a big word. We're at the bottom, and we are feeding the top. And as long as we keep strong, and as long as you guys keep doing what you're doing and keep giving up your hours, then this town and this club will be successful. So thank you once again. Cheers.